Hey Trinity, it's Pastor TJ here, and I'm now in one of my new favorite spaces here in the church. I don't know that I always appreciated this space previously, but in the last week, we've done some cleaning up of this space, some reorganizing, some swapping of some furniture out, and I have to admit that not because of the work that's been done here, but just because of what is represented in this space. The idea of the pursuit of knowledge, the newness in understanding, the newness in taking something that was a little bit tired and making it new just has brought me to a new place. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, all right, Pastor TJ, we've heard the newness thing over and over and over again. And yes, it's a big piece of what I preach on a regular basis. This idea that God is doing something new and that we can be a part of that something new. But I want you to really think about newness on this day specifically. I struggled all week trying to figure out what it was that I was going to do for my Reverb today. And it wasn't until just a few hours ago when I was talking to my mom, and my mom said to me, she's like, if you're trying to spread hope in this COVID-19 situation that we're currently in, it might be worth celebrating the fact that we are through April and that we've started a new month of May. It might be worth talking about how we need to enter into May with hope and with prayers and concern, but with great hope that we can move beyond where we're currently at. And it reminded me also of this space that I thought that we could make this space a new space, to make it inviting for hopefully new Sunday school classes or hopefully for new Bible studies in the future, and that we could make this space feel exciting again by making it new. But it involves doing some things that aren't always easy for us. It involved looking at some of the books in here and saying, oh wow, a parenting book from the 70s probably isn't as valuable to people today as parenting books that are looking at things from a different perspective. There was one book that we opened up specifically that was going on and on about the trouble of the Simpsons. And while I will admit there are times when the Simpsons are off color and are not exactly what we should see, I don't see the commentary on The Simpsons that existed when it first came out to be the commentary on The Simpsons that exists today. And so we take a step back and we laugh at things as they were, and they certainly belong in a place where people can look to see what the opinions of those days were. But in the church library, when you're searching for something, it needs to be relevant and be able to speak to us from that. And so I wouldn't say that we got rid of a lot. We've moved a lot upstairs to archives. We had some film reels that were in here, and we don't have the ability to watch those. We didn't just throw those out. Those went upstairs. And so we've moved some things around, but our lives are the same way. There are things in our lives that either need to be pushed to the side and refocused and restored, or there's some things that need to be polished up and cleaned up. There's some things that just downright need to go away, the trash that we keep in the corners. And so our lives need to be cleaned up as well if we want to find newness. Also, in wanting to just spread some cheer, there's no better way for me to spread cheer than to bring this new life on camera for you. I know it's hard to think that we would look at a baby and think, oh, do you remember when we were that small? Because we don't have those memories. But please remember that you were once this small, that moms and dads needed to take care of you, that God loved and baptized you at some point in time, that we were precious in all that we did, that people were excited about our coming into this world. I'm excited that we're still in this world. I'm excited that God still calls to us, that God still sees us and has the same excitement that we have for Becca, that he has for each and every one of us when we talk about this. I wanted to remind you as we continue this, that on Sunday we have an opportunity to take part in something of newness from God. This coming Sunday, we will be taking part in communion. So that's a reminder to you to get either grape juice or wine available for Sunday morning, that we need to have bread available or crackers available Sunday morning, so that in your homes, you can take part in that Holy Communion, to receive some forgiveness, to find your place within God, and to be offered newness. The other thing is that as I look at baby Becca, I am reminded of the wonderful mother that she has, the wonderful mother that Allison has, the wonderful mother that I have, and I know that Mother's Day is coming up. I did put a post down on Facebook a few days ago. I have received some pictures, which I'm really excited about. But if you have pictures of you and your mother, whether your mother has gone to be with the Lord or is still here with us, it can be from when you were younger, it can be from today. I would love to see those pictures of people's moms. I'll be putting a video montage together similar to what we did for Palm Sunday with people's mothers. And so send your pictures of your mothers in so that we can remember that. And for those of you who maybe didn't have the most supportive mothers or didn't know your mothers, I encourage you to find that person that still was a motherly influence in your life. There are people who have just inspired us in such a way. We all have mothers in our lives. We just need to find and recognize them. And all we're asking you to do on this Mother's Day is to recognize those individuals that have gone before you. That is how we will celebrate Mother's Day, not this Sunday, but the next coming Sunday. And so if you can email those pictures to me, and I appreciate it. The email address is tmccabe, MCCABE. Again, T as in Tom, McCabe, MCCABE, at SUS as in Susquehanna, UMC.org. So send those in to me, and we'll look forward to that. I'll also put that email address in the comments section below. But if we can get your pictures of your mothers, that'll be great for that Mother's Day. Again, be prepared for that communion this coming Sunday, because we're excited about it, because God's excited about having us at that table, and there is newness that is before us. Not just in the newness of this library or in this space, not just the newness of life, but in the newness of being reclaimed by God and allowing God to step into our lives in a way where we put God first and that we know that we become holy in that. Blessings to you all. I hope you have a blessed evening, and I look forward to seeing you in the near future, whether it be online or in person. May God bless you. Amen.